parking chaos we've caused today is just a taster of what's to come, ironically, and I apologize for having caused it, but the police have been magnificent. Thank you to them. And thank you to all of you for coming here. The fact that we have so many people here, and there are still more coming, I think proves what an incredible misjudgment the parks and the government have made in trying to on our park. Richmond Park, and I'm sure Bushy Park as well, although I know it less, is an oasis in this capital. And if there's one thing that will change that, it's the presence of parking wardens. No offence to them. No offence intended. The minister has said that we can afford it. It's an affluent area. And some of us can, obviously. But there are many people who can't. The regular dog walkers, pensioners, mothers with children. And what about the people who live on the outskirts of the park, whose roads are going to be clogged with parked cars? These are the people who are going to be punished as a result of this lunatic scheme. Now, Richmond Park isn't just part of our landscape. It's part of our lives, and we're right to defend it. What makes this thing even madder is that the financial case for this scheme just doesn't stack up. It's the result of the same short-term, narrow political thinking that has given rise to the threat of the third runway. It's the same type of thinking. It's going to cost about £3 million, just short of £3 million, to build the infrastructure for this scheme, to urbanise this beautiful park. And it'll raise, at best, around £400,000 a year, which means, at best, and it never does go that well, it's going to take about 7 years for the parks to get the money back that it's invested. It is a mad scheme, and there are so many ways of raising money for these parks without alienating the very people who love and use these parks. Collectively, we can and are sending a very powerful message to this government. If they don't listen, then it'll be down to a new government to do the right thing. I promise we wouldn't speak for too long, but I urge those people who haven't signed the banner here, please do so, and we promise you we'll take it all the way to number 10. Thank you so much for coming.
Out today, the weather's probably helped, but I think there's no doubt now about the depth of hostility locally and beyond to these plans. Plans don't make sense, they don't make financial sense, they don't make social sense. We're going to be deterring people from using the parks, which is just a mad idea. And I don't think the government can be any doubt now at all about the way we feel about this. I think we can change it.